Tonight I realized that for a poet who claims to not write love poetry, I sure write a lot of love poetry. I just seldom leave it to the page. Knowing ears of the inevitable end, I bring these abandoned children straight to your jewelry-adorned doorsteps. But tonight, again, you've not taken my call. This heart, overflowing with need to speak to you, I am writing frantically in a room alone, more honest than I would be to a voice who could respond. This is my coward's plea. My life is consumed with women whose hearts tie strings around my finger while napping. I don't cut their cords for fright of loneliness or my acceptance of its presence. But when the night is still, the movie ends. The wine bottles have seemingly emptied themselves again. I smoke my last cigarette, stare up into the void I love you for knowing, all other desires satiated, yet still wanting. My mind quiets, listening to my cravings with daunting questioning of what chemical I am lacking now. But I silently know. If there was ever one to take home, I never questioned whom, just why it was never you. I am young, restless, wild in my lifestyle, not wanting your heart on these train tracks. I don't let people down easily. I know this. My words don't wear padded gloves. I have so many broken statues from my juggling habits and shooting ranges. I never wanted to see you in my shrapnel pile. The reason I always return is that I know you don't want me. You don't often answer my calls, don't return my messages, don't thirst for honey from my fingers or blood from my brain. You don't, the seed in my genes, the anything I hold, you're okay alone, and I am envious of your telescope. I hate the stars you stare at for not being me. I write this knowing that it'll never be read, published, mealed over with fine wines next to a fireplace, whispered in an ear. This poem is the absence in which I think of you. Hurt for your voice like a starving child, pleading with the swarming fruit flies to leave a taste for the morning. You are the void I am too broke to buy whiskey enough to fill. The absence I won't admit to having. The reason more women know me than cities I remember. I'm ashamed of this addiction. This movement I can't stop for survival's sake. I am so fearful. I will not mark this world. I'm not letting this world mark me. I know you never wanted marriage, children, anything more than nights of infatuation. I know we say the same things. It's our commonality, our language. I know my words are often hatred to love, but here I am, loving. My feet stay swift. Poised to run. I am always in motion, moving backwards, looking forwards, writing what I am too scared to feel, while knowing what I don't have courage enough to admit, not admitting what cowardice can't stop me from feeling. This is my poison. These memories I cannot shake, the oil in my duck feathers that keeps me from knowing the satiation of soaking wet. I cannot help but shake the drops off. These waters that fell around us in Houston when I kissed you in the fountain. Fallen with liquid God, more conscious of our thought forms and we of our haunting, I have stared at your pictures with tears of self-hatred for not wanting to be such a man, of knowing this world and its infinite potential. My mind, now too logical to vault them to Shakespeare, true romance, true idealism, one true. It is by no chance Seth loved the desert, my sweet savannah, but I am barren of what you deserve. Empty is my third finger. Shallow as I fear I may actually be. I know this. I know many things. Like I know nothing. But wanting and avoidance, running and track covering, brokenness without excuse. I'm so sorry I never came home, or made a home to come back to.